Hey everyone, and welcome back to Say It and Go Japanese. I'm Charles.
And I'm Danielle. So good to have you all with us. We're always looking for practical phrases, and today we're tackling something super essential for anyone visiting Japan.
Ordering food and drinks. It's a huge part of the cultural experience, but it can feel a little intimidating if you're not quite sure what to say or how to navigate a menu.
Absolutely. We'll cover everything from how to simply place your order to asking for water, getting those fantastic local recommendations, and, crucially, mentioning dietary needs. We've got you totally covered.
All right, let's dive right in with the absolute basics of ordering. The simplest, most straightforward phrase, the one you'll use constantly is item o kudasai.
Item o kudasai. So, for example, if I want like a ramen, I'd say ramen o kudasai. Is that universally understood in most places?
Spot on, Danielle. Ramen o kudasai. Or maybe kohi o kudasai for a coffee. Kudasai essentially means please give me. It's polite, direct, and wildly understood. You can also just point to the menu item.
Okay, cool. What if I want to be even more polite? Sometimes you just want to really, really show your appreciation or respect.
Then you can use item o onegai shimasu. So, kohi o onegai shimasu. Onegai shimasu is like a more formal, humble please. It's a great phrase to have in your back pocket, especially in nicer establishments.
Got it. So, kudasai for standard, onegai shimasu for super polite. What if I need to order more than one of something? Like 2 beers for my friends and me.
Ah, yes, counters. For general small items, hitotsu for one, futatsu for two, mitsu for three. So, biru o futatsu kudasai for 2 beers. Or gyoza o hitotsu kudasai for 1 plate of gyoza. You can even use your fingers.
Hitotsu, futatsu, mitsu. Okay, that's really helpful. So if I wanted 3 plates of edamame, it would be edamame o mitsu kudasai.
Perfect. You've nailed it. And to get attention before you order, especially if it's a busy place, a simple sumimasen works wonders. It's like, excuse me.
Ah, sumimasen. I feel like I hear that a lot in Japan for various reasons. That's good to know. And when you're finished placing your order,
They might ask, Ijo de yoroshi desu ka? Is that all or is that everything? And you can confidently reply with, Hai, ijo desu. Yes, that's all. It's very simple and clear.
hi, ijo des. Short and sweet. Okay, I feel pretty good about ordering now. But what about drinks, specifically, just plain water?
Right. Crucial for staying hydrated, especially when you're exploring. The simplest way to ask for water is omizu o kudasai. Omizu means water.
Omizu o kudasai. I notice it uses the same kudasai structure, so easy to remember. Will they usually bring cold tap water or do I need to specify?
Generally, yes, cold tap water is common and often complimentary in most restaurants. If you specifically want cold water, you could say tsumatai omizu o kudasai, but omizu o kudasai usually suffices.
Good to know. And what if I want hot water for, say, a tea or just because I prefer it, for warming up?
For hot water, you'd say oyu o kudasai. Oyu specifically means hot water. And if you want a refill of water, you can just ask omizu o onegai shimasu. Again, just like ordering.
Oyu o kudasai for hot water. That's a good distinction to remember. Simple, but very useful, especially, if you travel outside of big cities.
All right, Danielle, let's talk recommendations. You're at a restaurant, the menu's huge, everything looks amazing, but you want to try something that the staff, really stand behind, something authentic.
Yes, this is my favorite part of trying new restaurants. How do you ask for that perfect suggestion, Charles?
The phrase you want is ususume wa nan desu ka? Ususume means recommendation, and nan desu ka means what is it? So literally, what's the recommendation? Pretty straightforward.
Osusume wa nan desu ka? That's great. It's concise. What if I want to specify something? Like, do you have any spicy recommendations or something sweet?
Good question. You can add adjectives. So, karai mono wa ususume desu ka? Karai is spicy. Mono means thing. Or amai mono wa ususume desu ka for something sweet. This really opens up your options.
Karai mono, amai mono. That expands the possibilities so much. I mean, it's really useful. And when they recommend something, if it sounds good, what's my go-to response?
A simple ii desu ne. That's good, isn't it? Or sore o kudasai, meaning I'll have that one. If it's not quite right and you want to politely decline or ask for another option,
Ah, the famous choto.
exactly. Just chotto with a slight pause and a hesitant tone. It subtly implies, that's a bit difficult, or maybe not quite. It's incredibly nuanced and understood. You could also say, arigatou gozaimasu, kedo chotto for thank you, but
That's fantastic. It's all about polite communication and, reading the room. Okay, Charles, let's move on to what might be the most crucial section for many listeners, dietary needs and allergies.
absolutely, this is super important. For a general allergy, you'll say blank arerugi ga arimasu. Arerugi is, of course, allergy. So, for example, for a peanut allergy, it's peanutsu arerugi ga arimasu.
Pinnatsu arelugi ga arimasu. Got it. And for something like seafood or shellfish, which is quite common in Japanese cuisine,
You can say kai arerugi ga arimasu for shellfish. Or if it's gluten, gluten arerugi ga arimasu. And to be absolutely unambiguous that you cannot eat it, add taberaremasen. That's a key part of the phrase.
taberaremasen, cannot eat. That's a really critical phrase to remember. What about for vegetarians and vegans? I know that can sometimes be a little tricky.
For a vegetarian, you say, watashi wa vegetarian desu. Vegetarian is the loan word. For vegan, it's watashi wa vegan desu. Thankfully, these are very close to the English, making them easier to pick up.
That's a relief. But sometimes, things can have hidden ingredients, right? Like dashi, that fish stock, or certain sauces.
Exactly. For those trickier situations, especially with severe allergies or strict diets, it's always best to have a translation card explaining your specific needs in detail. But for a quick check, you can ask, X ga haitte imasu ka? Meaning, does it contain X?
X ga haite imasu ka? That's incredibly useful for, just that peace of mind. And always remember to be polite, right?
Definitely. So arm yourself with these phrases and always remember a little politeness and patience goes a long way with the staff.
Wow, Charles, this has been an absolute feast of knowledge. From ramen o kudasai to watashi wa vegan desu. I feel ready to confidently order anything now. This was super helpful.
You really are, Danielle. And don't forget that powerful ususume wa nan desu ka to discover new favorites and truly immerse yourself in the local cuisine.
Oh, absolutely. That's going straight into my phrase book. Remember, everyone, practice these phrases, listen to the pronunciation, and most importantly, have fun with it on your next trip.
For more tips and resources, including full transcripts of this episode and extra materials, head over to our website, sayitandgojapanese.com.
Thanks for tuning in to Say It and Go Japanese. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Charles. We'll catch you next time.
Ja mata ne.